talking about?
Sounds
Sounds
familiar.
There's a thing going around the internet where there's guys running around
It's
instead of
always a
toasting
thing.
their mouths, they had like a spiral cut ham with like a kebab and everything like that. It was like wildly impractical foods to bring out with you on, in a rush to get to school in the morning.
I just remember where people would replace all the hentai dojin dicks with Subway sandwiches, and all the word bubbles would eat fresh.
Oh God, yes.
God, it sounds like some Andy Warhol shit.
I should briefly mention that apparently Yowler glitched this room out. I don't know how, but he got to that save point somehow and fucked himself. So that's exciting. We should go back to talking about Cookie Clicker now.
So what's wrong with that save point?
Well,
You need high jump to get to
the
it.
item down here below is the high jump, and apparently he got up to that somehow. I don't even know how. That item over there.
Like, clearly, he extended his jump by stretching out his spine.
Oh, fuck. Neat.
Golden cookie.
Nicktoon story.
By the way, just a little hot cookie clicker tip. To the cookie clicker crowd. Prestiging is actually really fucking good, and you should do it. Like, resetting all your progress sounds bad, but holy fuck, you get so many, whatever they're called, super cookies or whatever the fuck.
Shit.
I am
fuck,
currently
fuck.
making 9 billion cookies a second.
Oh wow,
I'm making
hey,
nine. You say
Oh, is that
9,000? I'm making like 9 billion.
No, 9
than
billion. 9.5 billion to be exact.
That's
and I
pretty
can
cookie.
tell if my stuff is multiplied or not by making 173 billion.
Per second? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went through the exact same thing, Cabbage. I was like, fuck this game, this sounds retarded. But, I don't know. My friend keeps saying, why am I still playing it? But I kind of like it. I kind of like watching a game get updated, like, on a daily basis. I think that's really exciting.
I just want to be
No,
on the
it's
top of the
not.
line once he
It
introduces
is.
dungeons.
It's
Because he's
so
going to have cookie
exciting.
dungeons.
No, I mean it's not updated every day.
Oh, well, yeah.
Sounds like the true folly of man laid bare.
More or less.
Oh,
We always
fuck.
do a win like this.
The cookie clicker.
Yes.
Yep.
They called it the gray goo theory in the past. The theory that like nanomachines would just slowly wipe everything out into gray goo. But it turns out it was chocolate chip cookies all along.
No, wait, so no. There's somebody linked me to this Japanese dojin. I don't know how to pronounce them, but Miku, how do you pronounce it?
Doujin?
Go, go,
Luigi?
no.
That is
Don't
clearly
fucking
not
ask
how you
how to
pronounce
pronounce
it.
Japanese things.
Doujin.
Niku would know.
Yeah, Doujin.
So somebody made a cookie clicker one where it was people. It was like 4 pages, and it was all about how like people just started playing the game, but they actually produced cookies. So like
Sounds like some
within
Junji
a couple-
Ito shit.
within a couple of days, like the need for resources in order to create the cookies, like the different materials for dough, far exceeded what the planet could actually carry. So we had to expand out to the stars, and like the Earth just becomes this massive cookie processing plant. And then like this,
Wait. You have to go back. You have to tell me that this was called the cookie clicker Doujinshi, Dough. I had never think the word.
Doge. Oh, wonderful.
I'm glad I'm not the only person who thought of Junji Ito when they heard that description. Holy shit. You need to rustle up a link to that,
The
by
Grudge.
Yeah, I'll
To-
find it.
Was that the Junji Ito with the Grudge? Was that what that movie was called? I don't remember.
No, Junji Ito's the guy who did like the horror at Namagawara
Spiral.
Fault. The verb.
And, Gashunk
and,
Shark.
Yeah. The Gashunk,
You're just making
Basically-
words. You're just making words.
Everything he
now.
makes is very onomatopoetic. Or however the fuck you pronounce that.
Dunk dunk dunk.
What's the name of the comic the shark was from?
Gyu.
Yo, yeah. It got made into a movie, didn't it? I haven't seen it. Is it really
I think they're-
shit?
It's probably some middle ground between.
I think
the
there is an anime film for it, but yeah, I've never seen it.
Did you,
So-
did you know the guy who directed House made like this drifting classroom movie, but it's
Really?
like the weirdest possible thing you could possibly imagine. Like it was right at this point in like the 90s where they're trying to combine like half the cast is like American children actors, and the other half are Japanese children actors.
But
And
it's based off like
in-
the actual drifting classroom.
Yeah, it's based off the
Huh.
drifting class. Same thing happens, but it's like changes in tone wildly from like utter complete despair to just wacky antics as they find this weird, like, you know, kind of cartoonishly like elf-like, you know, puppet outside that's dancing around. All the kids are laughing and playing with it and stuff. It's just
Wow.
Wait, what?
I imagine. I always like
Drifting
think of watching.
classroom?
It's like this horrific manga about like a classroom being teleported into a post-apocalyptic future filled with monsters, and then they all
Yeah,
just die of
it's like-
starvation.
It's like if Junji Ito did Lord of the Flies, basically.
Yeah, yes, that's actually it, exactly. So it's like it's a series I'm always like, who the fuck would read this? And then the guy actually made a movie out of it, and it was like,
That sounds like it
tone
might
was
actually
just
be
strange
the best
idea.
thing based on Drifting Classroom since Azumanga Drifting Classroom.
They made that. That sounds
Yeah, they're-
amazing.
There is a Dojin version of like Drifting Classroom that replaces all the kids with Azumanga characters.
Oh my god, I gotta see that.
Is
That
Daddy
sounds like
in
the
it?
perfect thing.
I think so. It's been a while since I looked at it, but I just remember Chihiro killing people with knives.
Oh, that's good.
Is Daddy the jank cat?
Yes. Chia's dad.
Is that literally her dad?
He says he's her dad, so he must be.
Do you not believe him?
No,
Do you call that a liar?
I sometimes wonder if he's a collective hallucination.
He's
of all
also
of
the president, I think.
it.
Really, aren't most fathers in America just a collective hallucination?
That's a matter of some debate.
But not in Japan. In Japan, definitely they're all just collective hallucination. They're
I
a
feel like
fog of
this-
cigarette smoke and booze.
I do notice in a lot of those, like, you know, like the Zone Ender and like the Ultraman shows, that there'll be like a moment where like a kid will be sitting down with his dad or something like that, and then his dad will just transform into a robot, and that's how they introduce like the, you know, the bad guy. Like he's disguised himself as the kid's dad. It happens like a lot in these like you know, these superhero shows. I know for some reason it's like a common theme where they'll have
Yeah,
like, a
but you
kid
never expect
going
it.
by. Yeah, but kid going about his like normal daily routine, and it's either like a teacher or his dad at the breakfast table. His dad will turn out to be the monster.
Gold cookie. Yeah, you've seen like, God, what's it called? Revenge of Godzilla? What the fuck did they rename it? The one where it's like Godzilla is the hallucination of the little kid who's getting bullied or whatever. His kids, that kid's parents like totally neglect him, leave him with some crazy ass inventor. He gets bullied
yeah.
by people all the time. Has daydreams. He lives in a world where Godzilla doesn't exist. He's basically the worst kid in humanity.
Oh. The mere fact that it's in a world without Godzilla is chilling.
Did he actually save? I hope he saved. Okay,
he
he
saved.
saved there for sure. Watch
I
out for the
found the-
laser. Oh, you
found the-
ran into the laser.
Oh, there's no save point there. Jesus.
I finally read a 50-Year War that
Does this
Godzilla
turn
wrote.
off? Or... No, it doesn't turn off. Alright.
You
get
gotta
across.
You gotta use skill.
This is for Octo.
Get a control jump, Doc.
I do.
Wait, did you
jump
mean
that.
like G skill RAM? Maybe he has that. Remember, you can just stand in front of that thing with your umbrella open and it won't kill you.
Yeah.
It'll always like shoot behind you.
Yeah.
The only real threat on the screen is the bread, as Weiler so astutely taught us.
Watch out for the
See-
bread.
Very suspicious. He's like the guy in the white suit who doesn't do anything the whole fight. You're waiting for him to do something.
Oh, God.
That bread is the
Careful.
fireworks factory, and we never know when you're going to get to it.
Alright, well, I'm feeling a bit betrayed right now, Nicky.
I didn't tell you to back up that single step that you clearly did in your abject nervousness of the laser encroaching on your territory.
Alright, fair. Oh my
Golden cookie.
Did you guys see that picture of the flyer for the Bronies versus Juggalos fight?
Yes.
Yes.
god. So what?
It's gonna be nuts. Somewhere in Middle America, like Virginia, there's a poster that went up that's like,
Middle
"This
America.
Thursday in the parking lot, Juggalos versus Bronies," and then like in the text you see like Pinkie Pie looking out. It's gonna be, I don't know. People are like
Pinkie
wondering
Pie's
if it's
gonna
actually gonna
literally
happen or not. Yeah, it better be. Just imagine there being this insanely cut like Viking guy with like a rainbow beard, swinging a battle axe.
That's usually what I picture bronies as being.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Mostly bronies in Virginia.
By the way, Niku, what is the difference between the normal and the advanced bosses?
I have never done the normal version, so I don't know.
Okay, I think we're gonna find out then, because holy shit, I don't want to do them all again on advanced.
I don't blame you. I can't believe that they convinced you to do the advanced one.
Well, people were all talking, and I couldn't really make out what anyone was saying, and then Yiler was like, do the advanced one, and I was like, Yiler
Well,
must know
no,
about
Niku
some...
was all like, I've never done normal, and Weiler was like, do advanced, and you're just like, oh, that seems like a good idea, let's go with the hard version.
Procto, if Yiler told you to touch the bread man, would you touch the bread man?
I guess I would.
Some-
I want
They
Yiler
gotta
to
use
think
common
I'm
sense.
cool.
I would touch the bread man.
I know you would, Niku. I've never
Oh
had
yeah,
any doubt
and
about
then
that.
after he picked advanced, Niku admitted he never actually beat the game.
If
so.
you touched the bread, Niku, that would be a delicious meat sandwich. So.
I did beat the entire advanced path. I just didn't beat the extra content that requires all the keys.
Wait, you haven't done that?
No, I've gotten
Oh,
part way through it. I just haven't gotten all the way through it because I stopped playing and never gotten
Wow.
back to it.
She touched the bread.
I actually did
yeah.
touch the bread.
I never met a carb I didn't like.
Alright, my Camtasia just stopped saying that there was insufficient disk space, so I'm creating the video file now.
Oh, well, no one... Why are you recording in Camtasia?
What else would I recorded?
Fucking Fraps can record the Skype window, can't it?
I don't know. I don't have Fraps.
You don't have Fraps.
They're delicious. Only like $4 or $5. We're not talking about like $5, are we?
I think it'd be impossible to actually record this on Fraps. It'd take way too much memory.
That seems like a poor judgment on your part. So did that.
Alright, so it's created the video file now, but it's at 3%, so it'll be a matter of just continue playing it, and then we'll record, I'll record
so
intermittently.
useless.
as,
Laser
like-
mazes.
I can't, I don't know, there's only so much I can do.
Alright, that is true.
So is
Are you
this
re-
actually
your power.
from Knorpse
Are you still
3?
recording?
Is this like a reboot?
Am I still recording? Of course I am.
Yeah.
I
How-
hope
how?
so.
How do you have enough space?
I already did this, so I'm just gonna skip it. I have like 100 gigabytes.